Alright guys, we're going to do the Tradovate tutorial, how to set it up, how I set it up. So I just have everything clear so we can just kind of go from the beginning. So this is going to be the platform, I'm on demo, and over here at the plus sign is how you're going to start adding your modules. We're going to build this out. So if you just click chart, for example, it opens up a new window. If you wanted to drag it to a new screen, in this case, you're just going to drag it onto your dashboard here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the DOM, and you can put it wherever you want, on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the side here. So we'll bring up, NQ, for example, and NQ. So this is how I trade it, right? I have my chart and I have the DOM here. If you hold the shift key and you scroll, you can expand this out. So I like to keep it about right there. And you can go ahead and add in your micros, and maybe you want to add ES, whichever ones you want to add. And the same thing, you can do the charts. So I also like to come and add tick stream right over here, and then performance center. And you can fix this however you want, whatever is comfortable for you. So tick stream is basically like level 1 data. This is showing orders coming in. And just for the chart real quick, you can scroll up and down and scroll in, hold the shift key, and it moves it up and down. So this is hold the shift key, and then you can kind of get it to how you want to look at it, like so. And I'll show you how to add all these indicators. So this is orders coming in. I like to put it up to a higher number at about 10. So this is buying or selling. You don't know what they're doing. Green does not mean buy, red does not mean sell. It's just the way the price is moving. So this could still be a sell order. This is accumulated volume. So this means essentially if another order came in at 30.75, for example, then this would say 20. It's just the accumulated volume of contracts at that given price, and then this is the size of the order. And then same thing for ES. I'll have ES up. ES I kind of like to go up to like 50 contracts or 20. It's more heavily traded. I want to see the big boys they're trading. So there's that, and then performance center, which I already have. I was messing around earlier, but this shows you your total P&L. And if you expand it, this kind of shows you your pie chart, right? Your total cumulative profit or loss on the day, just your stats you can look at. So here's your chart setup right here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually take trade mode off. Trade mode is just if you want to buy market, sell market, the amount of contracts, and use your brackets. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off trade mode. So this is your data box. I like to, if you wait and then pull your mouse over, puts that at the top. So it has your open, high of each candle. So if you drag your cursor over, it's going to show you the high, low, open, close of each candle. So that's something that I use for trading. You have your drawing tools here. All right, horizontal line, volume profile. And then if you go into, you can change your candlesticks if you want a line graph, candle, you have your time frame. And then you have your day volume profile on the right. I keep that on. And then you have price levels, open, high, low. So open is the blue line, and then the low is red, and then the high is up here is the green. So I like to have those in the chart. And then you have your indicators. So you can turn these on and off. All right, the VWAP is purple. You can see it disappears. You can hide everything. And you can edit if you click on here. If you wanted to make the VWAP a different color, you could do that. And if you wanted to add these, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. So you just come into moving averages, simple moving average, and if you wanted your 9 to be blue, you make it a 9 period, and there it is. And then you wanted to come back here, volume based VWAP, and then you can make the VWAP purple, save, and then there's your VWAP. And same thing if you wanted to come into like oscillators and look at your RSI. Now it's added. So, and then I have a template list right here, and it just kind of has everything how I usually have it. So that's sort of the basics. For ES, one thing I want to show you, or for the DOM, is let's say you get in.
Order filled.
All right, there's your entry, right? But you don't know how much you're up or down, so you come into settings and you can do show estimated PL. Now you can see where you're at. And for me, I'm on a laptop. If you double click, it's a stop. So you can put that in.
Stop filled.
I got my stop. So if you are, let's say you wanted to place a stop order, you would double click. If you double click and then it puts a stop up there. If you just click right here,
order filled.
It's like a limit. It's going to pretty much fill you wherever it's at. So you can put your stop, and if you click there,
order filled.
So depending on if you have a mouse or a laptop, and you can edit that. Double click for a stop. Just little tricks so you know. When it comes to the chart, if you want to draw in lines, right? So you have line, you wanted to draw like a trend line. I have hotkeys, so I can come in here and I don't have these on. Here we go. Boom. This is how you toggle on hotkeys. So and it has this little keyboard next to it. That's your hotkey. So now I can just come in here and I can draw a bunch of things, horizontal lines. So to turn that on or to set them how you want, you're going to come into preferences. You're going to go to edit hotkeys. This is for the chart, and then you can scroll all the way down here, and I have these, right? So if I wanted to add the draw volume profile, I wanted it to be Control A, I would just come in here and or Shift A. Now it's Shift A. So if I wanted to draw a volume profile and I drag this to the side, this gives me the point of control. Now what I do at the beginning of the day is I like to come in at the open. So we'll find 6:30 is right there. I'll draw this volume profile, and then from the open, regular trading hours, I have the point of control. And this is a good metric, and we have a lot of reactions at it. And I can come in here and I can make my point of control line red, like so. I can save it as a default and apply. So anytime I draw a volume profile now, it's going to have a red point of control line. You can see it right there. So, and then yeah, these are all your drawing lines. And since essentially it, if you wanted to have a pop out, for example, the quote board, if you want to know the settlement price, you can come in here, type in your futures, and then you might have to click this toggle, but now this shows you your settlement price, right? 14,158. And that's how I have mine set up, and you can kind of drag everything around. I got my tick stream here, I got my performance center, and I have the DOM. And that's essentially the basics on how to run this. You can mess around with some of these other things. They have an activity log, so if you wanted to see your trades for the day, you can. It has a timestamp, right? Shows you when you were in or out of positions, the trades I took earlier. That shows your activity, and you can edit the hotkeys on each one. You can edit hotkeys for your DOM. If you wanted to have like a buy market or sell market, you could go into the hotkeys on the DOM, right? You come to preferences, edit hotkeys, and you would come to the DOM. You would turn this one on. Once you have one, I think you have to add some, but see, limit order, I have it left click, right click, P&L and ticks, show estimated P&L. So you can come in here and edit those things. Whatever you want to do, get used to the platform, and you can set things up how you want it. This is how I do it. You don't have to do it this way. I have a video on brackets. I will put a little card at the top that goes over how to use that to keep this video short. But I think that covered everything. It's a pretty straightforward platform. So just kind of practice using it. Obviously there's a demo account. You use demo, get your, if you're back testing a strategy, you want to learn how to use the platform, you want to learn how to get quick, come in the demo and practice on demo first. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.